And a good morning, happy Thursday. Sean Hammond here with you for your weather briefing here on Laker Country. And I hope everybody is having a good start to your Thursday morning. Let's go current check of the temperatures out there at just right at 5:15 this morning. You can see 42 right now in Russell County. We've got 40 up there toward Liberty. 35 in Somerset, 41 in Monticello, 40 in Albany, 33 in Burkesville, 36 in Columbia, 38 in Campbellsville, and then 37 up there in Greene County, and 39 in Edmonton there in Metcalfe County. Looks like the high temperatures today, we will get up to the low 50s by later on this afternoon. There's the radar this morning. Once again, that's at about 5:15. You can see nothing going on across the Commonwealth. We've got ourselves a clean sweep across the state, although we do expect that the change coming up here over the next 24 to 48 hours. Want to take you now to the severe weather threats, and let's go to the Day 2 outlook. This is Day 2 tomorrow from the Storm Prediction Center. And you can see that dark green area over much of Kentucky. That is a level 1 marginal risk of severe weather. That's just came out this morning. We'll get into more of the details here in just a moment, but you could see we're going to have a pretty active day tomorrow. Like I said, we got this marginal risk up here. How about an enhanced risk for much of Alabama, Georgia, and parts of North and South Carolina? A slight risk around that. And then, of course, the level 1 marginal risk, which does include much of Kentucky. So, tell you what, let's jump right into the models real quick. All right, so let's jump into the models here. So we're going to kind of take a two-step approach here. I'm going to talk about the weather for tomorrow, and then we'll kind of get a little sneak preview of what we may see early next week, which snow lovers, stick around for that. All right, so this is the GFS model. So let's just start moving forward here. And like I said, today, going to be quiet. Be sunny, like I said, temperatures in the low 50s. Watch as we go into tomorrow. That is at about, that's tomorrow afternoon at about 1, 2 o'clock. That's when we'll have that area of showers and thunderstorms moving through here. Now, it's a conditional threat because let's scroll down here and let's take a look at what's called the surface-based CAPE. That stands for Convective Available Potential Energy. Think of this sort of as kind of like the spark. The atmosphere needs instability that allows air parcels to rise, which leads to thunderstorms. And you have to have some of that to have severe weather. So here's tomorrow, and you can see there's just not much there. It's like I said, the severe weather threat tomorrow is very conditional. You can see there's 200 joules per kilogram over in parts of west central Kentucky. We'll probably get a better idea once we can get to the hour-by-hour model, but the GFS just not showing a whole lot there. We'll look at the European model and keep it on the, not the European model, the NAM model. And we'll go to the surface-based CAPE there and see if we have any differences at all. And like I said, still the same. Not a lot of CAPE there. And now, let me make this clear. You don't need a whole lot to get severe weather whenever you have a lot of wind shear. We are going to have a lot of wind shear. The wind above your heads tomorrow is going to be very gusty. Down here at the surface, there's already a wind advisory that will go into effect tomorrow morning. Could have wind gusts close to 50 miles per hour coming up tomorrow. So like I said, there's the NAM model. Let's go to the high-resolution NAM, and we will check that out. And again, we'll keep it on the surface-based CAPE. And again, much of the same. You're seeing the bulk of it's going to be to our south where the best threat for severe weather is. Let's go back to the reflectivity. Now, again, the radar will not look exactly like this, but we can get us an idea. And so, like I said, today's quiet. And then watch as we go into Friday. Perhaps a few broken lines of showers and thunderstorms. Like I said, some of those storms could be strong to severe. Again, it's a very conditional severe weather threat. Matter of fact, here's our thinking for tomorrow, these severe threats. You can see really the only thing on the board there is the potential for strong gusty winds. Of course, we're going to have very gusty winds outside of thunderstorms, but that's going to be the main threat tomorrow for any kind of severe weather is the potential for some strong, damaging winds. All right, so now let's jump back into the models, and now let's go back to the GFS, and let's talk about what may be coming our way early next week. Because if you're a snow lover, here we go. Let's check this out. So again, we'll slide this to the weekend. Again, Saturday looks pretty quiet, Sunday as well, but watch what happens late Sunday and then into early Monday morning. Look at that blue area. System's going to be coming into the region, and that's trying to bring some snow chances here to much of Kentucky and south central Kentucky. Matter of fact, let's check out what the GFS is saying in terms of total snowfall. Now, don't get all excited here. Again, we are still several days out. These models will certainly change, and like I tell you all the time, you can't take the model for the gospel. But anyway, I mean, it does give you a pretty good idea. So this is what the GFS is throwing out in terms of a potential snowfall accumulation into next week, Monday and the Tuesday. You can see for the Lake Cumberland region, trying to spit out 3 to 4 inches of snowfall. Now, again, this is not me forecasting this. Keep that in mind. Again, this is just what the models are trying to throw out here. We'll go to the European model and see what that wants to put out. European model, a little bit lighter. You can see upwards of an inch to 2 inches for much of the region. And look at that sharp cutoff with the European as well. It's actually got the bulk of the accumulating snow here in southern Kentucky, but again, not much there. So let's go to I tell you what, let me see if I can go to just the regular NAM model and see if that goes all the way up to Monday, and it don't. So we'll go to the Canadian model here. That's another one of the major models we look at for winter weather. And this model wants to throw out 3 to 4 inches. I mean, it's trying to say a foot of snow in western Tennessee. So again, all the models are all over the place right now, and we're just not going to know a whole lot until we can get closer to the event. We do have a conference call with the National Weather Service coming up later on today into, I think it's at 1:45 this afternoon. So we will hopefully get some more details then. But again, don't take these numbers to the bank. We're not going to have the best of ideas, and probably until tomorrow. That's probably when we can start doing the call for snowfalls and things like that. Anyway, though, we'll be keeping a watch on the severe weather for tomorrow as well. Again, very conditional, not expecting anything major. Like I said, the biggest threat's going to be damaging winds. All right, folks, thank you guys for tuning in to this weather briefing. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday.